Hey, how's it going, everyone? Welcome back to another video, and we're gonna be doing something a little different today. We're gonna be doing an unboxing video, which I haven't done one of these in like maybe a year or so. Honestly, I have no idea. I can't even remember the last time I ordered something from eBay. Got something pretty nice in here to show off. So you're probably wondering, why am I doing this, right? So for anyone that's been on my channel for a long time, also that's my dog in case you, yeah. So for anyone that's been on my channel for a very long time, you would know that on my channel I used to post these really dumb videos called how to properly open an eBay package and maybe an Amazon one once in a while. I think I used to mostly do it. I used to mostly do it on my, my first YouTube channel, but obviously, I stopped doing it because it was just stupid content, really. It wasn't really like, it was never going to be high class to begin with, but for sure, I hate to say this, but it's pretty cringe. I'll admit it at best. But of course, they were just meant to be fun little videos, and of course I would show off what's in them. So we're kind of, basically, I'm bringing that series back, but without the cringy stuff, right? I think it's cool to kind of show off what we could find on the good old eBay sometimes, and of course Amazon as well. So without further ado, let's get cooking, because we actually got some pretty interesting things to kind of go over. So let me do. So of course, let's get the box prepared, and hope you don't mind. My dog's here. This is Sugar. She's a little camera shy. She doesn't really like to look at the camera too much. And then of course we got Lulu right here. All right, so let's get going. This might be a little bit of trouble though, because obviously I gotta open it. I do got my little trusty banana blade thing. I don't know, I got this from my job and stuff right now. So still pretty dangerous, so I gotta keep my distance a little bit. Obviously I'm not showing the bag because it has my address on it, so I rather people not know where I live. But here's what I really wanted to point out, right? Colby Jack cheese. So you're probably wondering, Josh, are you nuts? Did you order cheese from eBay or something? I don't know. Look at that. It says pre-sliced cheese. Keep refrigerated. Without a doubt, this has not been refrigerated. So I'll tell you one thing for sure. It'll be super weird if I got like a slice of pizza in here. That'd be insane. And it's not super heavy, but there's definitely something in there, so I'm really excited. So all right, safety's first. I used to have a better blade than this. This is some like baby shit. Oh my god. Okay, the dogs are gone, so I could definitely do this without having to worry they're gonna get cut. So we start from the top. Well, you can also start from the bottom. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that too. And then, you gotta work your way right in the middle right here. So you gotta kind of give it like a nice, good, clean old slice. But we gotta be a little bit gentle here because I don't want to mess up the packaging. Even though I'm gonna throw it out anyway because, well, let's just say it's not too salvageable. Did I forgot to mention I'm doing this with one hand? I'm struggling to open a box. Wow. Okay, there we go. And then of course we go right for the bottom right here. And I'm not even cutting the tape at this point. I'm just messing around. I think I'm just wasting your guys' time. But don't worry, we got a cool action figure in here. So that's a-okay. And I cannot open this even if it could save my life. Come on. There we go. So let's see. And we're greeted with some old newspaper. Isn't that charming? What even is this? Do people even read the newspaper anymore? Ooh, I can see a little bit of... Oh, this is the front. It's Spider-Man. Yeah, so we're gonna kind of... Oh, there we go. And it looks fabulous. Ooh, yeah. So we got some old, well, not like old school Toy Biz, but we got some 2000 stuff going on. So this is the Spider-Man Magic Change Mysterio. Oh, that is great. I love that. Don't you just like the beauty of the packaging though? It says "Try Me," see on the back. Oh man, but what a gorgeous looking figure. Wow. Did I forget to mention he even comes with like a base and everything though? Like this figure is literally base. That's about it really though. I'm kind of curious though, what kind of stuff we got going on here. So we got some what? Okay, this is obviously Save a Lot. I don't give a shit about that. My dog's returned. And of course, okay, so 2025. So yeah, people are still reading the newspaper. All right, so not all hope is lost. So let's take a look at what we bought here. My dog's looking at me like I'm crazy. This was not supposed. This was not supposed to happen. They both just want to be here, and oh, we got some Fantastic Four advertisement. That new movie better be good. Oh my god! But it looks really cool. Don't get me wrong. So yeah, this is when Toy Biz started to kind of amp up their game a little bit. You know, they started to put in some more details into their action figures. Hard to believe how cheap these were back then. I can only imagine. I have a tiny bit of a story to tell, but I'll save that a little bit towards the end. Of course, his action feature basically is, yeah, I know it says it right there that it lights up, but he can actually change the faces. So you can see here, he got this really creepy baby face going on. That's what I've heard some people call it. I don't know the exact name, but you know, maybe this is based off of a comic somewhere. I don't know. What we got right here. Yeah, I mean, we all know who Peter is, so I don't think we need to read that. So I love how like really detailed like the instructions are. They tell you like everything here, and then of course we got some Spider-Man here. I've seen these online. This one, it looks okay. Not too crazy about that one. Honestly, you're only really gonna buy that one just for the figure itself, because you can kind of tell that, you know, he got all that posability going on. I'm pretty sure that they kind of took that straight from the Spider-Man classics. I'm 99% sure, because these figures were like a weird mix between like, you know, Marvel Legends and then like kind of like Kids Toys a little bit. A lot of people consider this the what I heard some people call it like the sister line of Marvel Legends, because they got that aesthetic, if you know what I mean. But like they mostly have like these action features that half the time they work really well, but then they really don't. And there you go. We got, it's not just Toy Biz, it's Toy Biz worldwide. Now we love that. So okay, let's try out that feature, right? I don't know. This is an old toy, so I highly doubt the feature's going to work. So we got the, I can feel it, you know, you just kind of, ooh, okay, yeah. So let's see the action feature. Let's see if it works. Actually, hold up. How deep does this button go? I'm trying to, this is hard. Okay, wait. Okay. So, good news and bad news. The action feature itself works perfect. As for the light, well, the light's not shut. Ew, I can see that baby face from there. Oh shit, change it. Oh god, that's just creepy. Okay, that's more like it. So the light up feature doesn't work, but that's okay. I didn't really buy it for the action feature. I just bought it because I really like the way this figure look. I paid like, I think like $30 for this or so. That might sound expensive, but comparing it to how much they want for these, you'd be surprised. Am I right, Sugar? Am I right? The one time you're not camera shy, I don't understand, because you know what, you're playing nice now because you know I'm filming a video, but behind the scenes you hate when I film you, and that's why you're not in my videos that much. My other dog Sugar, she don't care. It is what it is for her. So yeah, this is so cool, you know. Oh, so about that little story. All right, so this is the result for today. We got a little Mysterio here. So pretty much, I remember when I was really tiny, like when I was small, I remember very vaguely at Walmart, I saw this particular figure, and I was with my dad at the time, and then I was like, I want it, you know, it looks cool, right? So I took it. But then I know they had a whole other assortment of like X-Men figures, you know, and then I was like, no, I want that one instead. And I think it was like either Gambit or Cyclops. I honestly don't remember who it was. Maybe once I actually take a look at online, like what the figure actually was, I might remember a little bit, and then, you know, I'll probably retell the story if I decide to review this guy. So I remember I took that one, and then I was like, no, I want the other one instead. I kept changing my mind pretty much. And I remember when we went right back to the aisle, the figure, Mysterio was gone. So somebody took him. I remember that was kind of funny. And then the funny thing is, I didn't even end up getting the other figure. I think I was just so upset I didn't want to get anything. Well, so there you have it. There's your little story there. But here I am, years and years later. He's mine, so there you go. So this is gonna be a brand new start of a new collection I'm starting to build up of like old school Toy Biz figures, you know, kind of find a bit of a charm to them, you know. Their classic figures are always gonna be great no matter what, but something about these though, I mean, they were definitely game changers for the time. But I won't waste too much of your time here. So, sorry, I didn't mean for that. Yeah, so thank you guys for tuning in. This is our kind of sort of first unboxing video for the most part. You'll definitely see a lot more of these in the future, hopefully. Kind of depends on how successful the series goes. So until then, thank you guys for watching, and see you guys next time. Leave a like, subscribe, and all that, and that's pretty much it.